Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Today we have a special guest, my very good friend John Afshan, who is a self-taught musician. So we're gonna talk a little about that. So John.
Hi, I'm John, the self-taught musician.
John is a self-taught musician.
That's me.
What instruments do you play, John?
I play like guitar.
Like technically, I know like
string,
you kind of string
instruments.
instruments basically.
Yeah, I can't play like the violin or anything like that, but it's like
I'm sure you could if we just gave you one. Like I taught you a couple notes. Like
really,
what counts as knowing how to play an instrument?
I don't know. I think well
that's a whole different topic. We're straying off topic. Okay, let's talk about you being a self-taught musician because you have not taken much music classes. So let's go back to the beginning and talk about just how did you first get involved in music or like instruments?
First getting involved. I think I first seriously picked up an instrument in 7th grade. I'd taken like music classes in like elementary school and stuff, and I remember playing like the bongos or whatever. Yeah. But like me actually trying to learn how to play an instrument, that was I think 7th grade when my big brother he came home one day with a ukulele, which is like a guitar but like smaller. Pretty much. Yeah, sure. He was. I just sort of like started playing around with it once he got one. So that's sort of like how it all sort of started with me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So describe how you would go about like learning music and different songs without like classical training or like a way to just like look at sheet music and know how to play the song immediately.
First I think the biggest thing was trying to like play music and or like say strum a note as well as like singing and stuff. Not that that's like relevant to your question, but I just thought it was like something that is I should bring up because why not? But like without I think it's just like nowadays it's more easy to learn how to play an instrument by yourself as opposed to like 20 years ago, because you have like the internet.
Yeah, there's definitely like you can look
like
up tab and all that.
Yeah,
and
like
stringed instruments especially.
There's YouTube videos that help you and stuff. Yeah. I don't know how like the Beatles did it or whatever, like because they weren't classically trained.
No, not at all.
Yeah, because that's like I guess you'd have to read a book or something, but like I think like that sounds
that sounds terrible. I don't know, but
But even then, that'd be like classically training, right? Yeah. I have no idea how they would have done it back then, but like I guess reading a book, self-taught. Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, like
more of like non-traditional self-teaching. You know, I guess you can teach yourself how to read like sheet music and all that, but kind of just the non-traditional like hearing something, playing it, like that kind of like.
That's I guess it's like I think I started out like just playing whatever I sort of liked. A lot of people, the way my brother did it was like. He Googled. He did it the smart way. You see, he Googled like the things you need to do, steps you need to take to prepare yourself so you don't like pick up bad habits or whatever.
Oh, that's a smart. Oh, yeah. He's kind of like preparing himself for. That's smart.
I just sort of like dove right into it. No preparation, no training, because like I didn't have the patience for it.
That's the purest way. You probably had the best time. You know, who needs rules?
I think I just whatever thing I liked, whatever music I liked, I feel like everyone sort of starts out with learning the same type of music, all like the easy stuff. Yeah. You can't jump in.
Let's see, what is there? Smoke on the Water, Happy Birthday, Twinkle Little Star,
things like that.
All the easy,
and I don't know, just like the basics that you sort of. You can count them like off your finger and stuff.
Well, you mentioned a little bit before about like your brother kind of like being a big influence. Talk about like what things specifically would he do, or just like in general, like having like that kind of someone so close to you like having an influence on you.
Well, he like so the first time he got it, I'd play it like sparingly, right? Because like it was his thing that he got and it was his instrument. But over time, we've accumulated so many different string instruments. So I think at this point, we both together have 7 ukuleles.
Why would you need that many ukuleles?
You know what? I think it's just like the sound of it, and like it's like it's like coin collecting or whatever, but like more expensive. It was like that for him. The ukulele collecting was all his thing. I don't know. So we have 7 of those. We have 3 guitars and 1 bass. So that's
a lot of string instruments.
Yeah. A lot of those. I think that's my I guess the genre that we stick with.
Genre, I guess. Yeah. Strings genre.
Strings, whatever.
That's you know what? If it works, it works. It works.
But like, anyways, so he got he started getting more of them, and like the more he got, like, I think it was him wanting someone else to like play with or something. Like he wanted like us to both do a song or something, and so he taught me how to do like certain chords and like things like that. And just along that line.
So self-taught musicians are kind of like looked down upon by like the traditional guys who know how to read sheet music, and there's a lot of challenges we have to face. So what challenges have you like personally faced as
I haven't like faced too much. I haven't been like discriminated against, but like if that's what
I guess that's more in like the lie, like if you're playing with more people who like
I don't I guess it's just that they kind of like they would maybe like get annoyed at like the way that like I might play, like pluck something, like maybe your hand needs to be
technique. I guess that's a big thing.
That's a thing, but like it's whatever. Like I can like if I feel like with instruments like guitar, you can pretty much like do it any way you really need to.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of like different styles per genre.
Yeah, and like I think classically, like, because you could play like super classic like Spanish guitar.
Yeah.
Like it's totally different from like I guess classic like rock and roll or whatever. Because you can be classically trained like that, right? Yeah. But like I don't know.
Like, the technique matters much more for like other styles than like.
Yeah, and like when you're like self-taught, I feel like you can like I guess like if you're like just classically taught, you can like go into anything, but you're more focused on like one sort of genre. Whereas like if you're just like winging it, you're more of just like doing anything.
But I guess the sheet music problem isn't really like that much of a problem anymore because of the internet. Yeah,
the internet's a
back then.
thing.
I guess when like the only way to like find out how to play a song was like reading the sheet music for it, wherever you'd get it. That's not really like a problem anymore.
No, really. You got tabs, and stuff, and that's
tons of websites out there for tabs. But have you ever like has it been a problem for you? Not like.
There might have been like a song or two that I wanted to play that like I couldn't find the tabs for, but like I think sheet music is everywhere. Like if you want a song, there's almost 100% sheet music for it. But a lot of mainstream like popular songs have tabs for them, so it's
or chords or just
chords and stuff. Yeah.
So I think what did you say last year? Last year you took a guitar class for a semester, right?
Yeah, I took last year. Semester 1, I took a guitar class.
So what was that like? Was it going from being like self-taught to like going to an actual class? How'd you like that?
It was pretty okay. I mean, I felt like the being able to read sheet music. Not that I think it's like sheet music is kind of like trying to relearn the alphabet. Yeah. Kind of, and that's like. It's a hard thing to do, but it was kind of cool to be able to do that, like for like a good 2 weeks. The amount of time I tried in that, and like trying to.
The first thing you had to do was like learn how to like they made you before you even got to like guitar.
Sheet music was like a huge thing, and like the notes or whatever was like that was really focused on.
It's fine.
Yeah, that camera just turned off or something.
Yeah, our camera B just ran out of battery. Oh well, we still have the A camera. We have the main camera.
Yeah.
Anyways,
well. It happens.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Just sheet music or whatever.
Sheet music.
That was the coolest thing, I think.
All right. How much of that do you remember though?
None. Like almost none, because it was all like grade based and stuff. Yeah. Just like cramming
definitely.
knowledge. Also like some finger picking styles. Like I remember, because like a lot of people play with a guitar like. On their left, I guess, like when you're sitting down.
With the little
on your
thing.
left leg, and we used a foot pedal. And
never
stuff.
used one of those.
And I guess it's okay. It's a little weird. It's like shifted a little bit to like your left side, whereas like usually I'd play more on my right side.
Yeah, it's a cool new experience to get.
Yeah.
If you had to like decide, what would you say, like self-taught or like the more traditional way with
Traditionally, that's a hard thing to do because like I the only way you can, I feel, at least like from my experience, like the only way you can get like super good at like traditional like style taught like music is if it's like one-on-one, person-on-person. You can't go to I'm sure you could go to a class and learn it, but that would take so much longer than if you had like a one-on-one with someone. And also it's more cost like effective to just like go on your computer and like Google how to play guitar or something.
They both have their pros and cons, but I don't know. It's more, I guess, like
the thing with classically trained, you will be better for it in the long run if you learn how to do that. But like you will be also like pretty sufficiently well taught if you do it by yourself.
So they're both kind of they both
like,
have their pros and cons.
Pros and
really,
cons, and I sort of went with the self-taught.
Just kind of stumbled upon it,
You weren't, like,
pretty
much.
I never actively going to say,
really,
I'm going to learn guitar today. It
just sort of happened.
That's fair. So I guess we should wrap this up with the last question of like, what advice would you just give to any viewers out there wanting to like learn guitar, whether self-taught or classically trained?
Just I don't know, practice every day. That's a huge thing. I always thought it was like kind of fun to play guitar, so like playing it every day just sort of happened for me. And I think like once you get into the groove of it, like it will for you too. But like if you're doing it more classically, I feel like it's kind of like homework a little, but like I don't know.
Once you get it, you
get it, I guess. Just keep playing every day. Practice your caterpillars or whatever.
All right.
Do that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, John, for coming on the show.
Yeah, anytime.
This is also our plant. His name's Jeffrey.
Oh.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Later.